Hey, what is up, guys? Welcome to Gotham's Library. I'm your host, Bats again. Thank you for watching the second episode of this channel. Today, we're going to be reviewing DC's Universe Rebirth issue number 1. Now, mind you, while I'm going to be reviewing this, there will be some spoilers. So if you don't want to be spoiled, you already know what to do. Buy the issue, read it, love it, then come back here to enjoy the review with me. But let's just get started with the review anyways. This is DC Universe Rebirth issue number 1. And oh my gosh, is this a treat for DC fans? This is such a treat. It was written by Jeff Johns, and the art is by Gary Frank, and the inker in color is by Brad Anderson. Yeah, I know there's more artists and colorists that are involved in this comic book, but there's too much to name. And before we talk about the art of the book, let me just point the attention to the art cover here. I like this art cover way better than the original art cover, which is pretty much the Justice League just extending their hand to an unknown hand. At the end of the comic book, you know whose hand it is if you read past DC. But yeah, let's just get into the review. The art of this comic book, it was great. It was colorful. It was very bright. The details were on point. There was a lot of yellow, and I mean a lot of yellow in the comic book. And the reason for that is because it's narrated by Wally West. Not the new 52 Wally West, but pre-Flashpoint Wally West. It was very drawn well and colored really well too. I didn't have a problem I didn't have a problem leaving the page too quickly, because you know me, I like to read comic books. I look at the pictures, but not really. I'm more interested in the story than the art. But if I spend on the page looking at the art, that's how you know I think the art is good in my opinion. But now let's go talk about the writing right now. I loved it. It was written well. Jeff Johns is outstanding when it comes to this job. I like the fact that it's narrated by Wally West. Wally West by far is my favorite speedster in any comic, any media, any video games. Wally West is my favorite. If anybody doesn't know who Wally West is, you should read some of his past work. If anything you want to know about the new Wally West, you just read the new 52. I personally like pre-Flashpoint Wally West more. He became the Flash and was pretty much the best Flash there was. He's just my favorite. I like what they did with the chapters in this book, because this issue does have chapters. It's 80 pages long. So it does have chapters. I think it has 4 to 5 chapters. I'm not too sure. I don't remember. And each of the chapters' names reflect to the chapter itself. An example would be chapter 3, which was called Love. It was basically Wally West trying to get back into the physical world through the woman he loved, which is Linda. Unfortunately, he doesn't go back to Linda, which kind of sucks. So now that I reviewed the art and the story, let me just tell you, let me recap. Let me fill you in what's happening in this issue. Basically, we start off with Wally West trying to seek help of Batman, because maybe Batman can help him get into the physical world. Ever since the Flashpoint arc happened, a new universe came out, which came out to be the new 52. If you do not know what Flashpoint arc is, maybe I'll do a review for the arc. But for now, I'm just gonna give you a quick synopsis. Basically, Barry Allen, the Flash, went back in time to save his mom from being killed, and he created a whole nother, a new world, a new future. If you fuck with the past, the future's gonna be messed up. So basically, when he tried to go back to his own world, it was the new 52. Pretty much, it was the new 52. So Wally West became black, not white. He didn't have the red hair. His outfit changed, turned from silver and red instead of yellow and red. And that's how the new 52 came apart. Now, what happened there was pre-Flashpoint Wally got trapped in the Speed Force and could not get out of the Speed Force until Darkseid's death in Justice League issue number 50. Well, not number 50, but when he died in the Darkseid Wars, that's when Wally West escaped the Speed Force and then comes to the new dimension. So basically, he's trying to get help from Batman, and trying to get himself into the physical force because he can't. He'll just go back into the speed force. So each chapter he tries to go through to somebody to try to come back. And he sees later on, he sees Wally West, the new 52 one, the black guy. He sees him and he's like, I think I live my life pretty good. I'm fading away. I could see that coming. So I actually lived a good life being the Flash and being Kid Flash. This Wally West can enjoy his life. And then the Flash comes in. So he's trying to speak to the Flash, trying to make him remember. And then the Flash grabs him right before he's about to disappear out of existence and says, "Oh, how could I forget you?" Because everybody at that point forgot him. Linda, Batman, everybody just forgot him. Johnny from the Justice Society, everybody has forgotten him. But Flash pulls him back, and what makes him stay into the physical world is the Flash remembering him, hugging him, and all that. So pretty much the story of Rebirth is not a reboot, by the way. It's not a reboot. What Jeff John likes to do, he likes to revive how he revived Green Lantern, how he revived the Flash, Barry Allen. I'm guessing he's reviving Wally West and how Wally West is going to affect the future of the industry. And there's more people that I think is going to come that I'm going to tell you in a bit right now. But that's what the Rebirth is about. It's a new start. Not a reboot, but a new start. So I can't wait for the new arcs that's going to be coming out. But back to the story. At the end, you see Wally West's watch has been passed down to generation and generation, and somebody's fixing it on Mars. And a guy asks if he's doing the right thing, and then he says Adrian. Now, if you do not know, Adrian is a name for. Damn it. Let me see if I pronounce his name right. Ozzy Mandize. I forgot. I don't know how to pronounce his name. All right. I just call him Ozzy. So oh my god, Ozzy. That's what I'm gonna call him. Ozzy and Doctor Manhattan from The Watchmen. Apparently, Doctor Manhattan altered the New 52 and anything in the Flashpoint. I don't know anything about it. This is what I'm speculating. The Doctor Manhattan used his fucking omnipotent. He's not omnipotent, but he's kind of like High Father God tier or something like that. But he used whatever his magic, his powers, his cosmic energy to alter things that Wally thinks it weakened the heroes. Because if you see in the New 52, Green Arrow and Black Canary didn't have the love that they had pre-Flashpoint. You know? Zatanna and Batman didn't have that close, cool connection that they had pre-Flashpoint. Relationships have been broken. Friendship has been, like, not even been existed. So, yeah. Wally West thinks somebody altered the timeline and is messing with the DC Universe. So it wasn't like the Flashpoint paradox. At the end of what also concludes to this is at the end of the comic, Batman is looking and searching for something behind his father's letter from the Flashpoint universe. And he finds the comedian's pin, the smiley face with the blood on it. Yeah. So that's what's going to be. That's pretty much the end of the review right now. But the series is going to be a blast. It's going to be amazing. I can't wait for anything to come out that has Rebirth on it. I'm looking forward to Titans. Wally West is going to be in there. I love Wally West. I'm looking forward to Batman. Apparently Gotham City's going to be against Batman. And that recent news that we found out that there are 3 Jokers. It's crazy. I'm looking forward to Superman, Man and Son of Steel, because he has a son in there. If anything, I'll probably make a review or talk about that later in the future videos. Green Arrow, Suicide Squad, yeah. So, it was a good comic altogether. I'm definitely going to pick up the series, and I'm going to make reviews for it, so don't you worry about that. And don't worry about you Marvel fans or Image fans. I'm going to not only making DC videos, I will be making others as well. So yeah, that's pretty much it. The last thing is I do have a Twitter account, so check that out. I have an Instagram account, check that out. And the very last thing is to make sure you check out my YouTube channel for gaming. It's gonna be in the description. I made that one first. Call it Clips Back. Oh, I'm sorry. And the one more thing is for all you Guardians who like Destiny or fun FPSs, you should check out Little Light Radio. I'm going to put the link in the description. An amazing group of people to work with. I'm going to be associated with them later in the future. So all the links is going to be down below. So thanks for watching and see you later. Remember to pick this up, man. Pick it up. All right, later.